always say. So we'll see if it's more stable. If not, we try. I mean, it's try and error. I never did this. So last time it worked pretty well when we checked it out, So I'm going to give it a few minutes. And I think, as I understood, I mean, we are then on a shared screen. The rest can follow here in the chat, but they cannot join. It's not like a Zoom meeting. It's only the two of us if it works. Yeah, what I wanted to say is just I wanted to discuss something briefly, fairly interesting job experience, but only makes sense if I see you in the stream. So I'll give it like a minute or two, and we'll see. So we have one person in the chat. We'll see if that works. So we are trying, guys. It's called that joint live stream. Technically a good idea from YouTube if it were to work, but it doesn't always work, I guess. If not, it's all good because we're going to set an appointment anyway for a longer discussion. But strangely enough, I picked Wednesday, which is the slowest day. So normally on Wednesday, I thought we should get a pretty stable connection. Plus we have 5G in the whole house here, so that cannot be the internet. It's very fast here. My iPhone is a little bit older. Let me send you another invite again and see if that works. I mean, technology in this point is fantastic if it works. I mean, we can talk around the world here flawlessly, but sometimes it just doesn't work, I guess. So who's on the chat, just give me a quick verification that it works. I guess it doesn't. Was supposed to be a joint stream, but that's okay. But currently, just so you guys know, I cannot make many like shorts. Yeah, I got a thumbs like up, but that could also be a bot, who knows. Plus up here, it's pretty warm. We turned the air conditioner off. Now I got 2 thumbs up. So it's 2 bots or 2 people. It's okay. So, but looks like we cannot get a shared live stream going. That's a pity because now I got 3 thumbs up. If I get 10 up, I'm going to take a shot. Not just kidding. Today is only water. It's hump day. Hi, Walter, Mickey, Mikey. Water, it's water. I'm just seeing it right now. I'm not wearing my glasses. Yeah. Yeah, so we wanted to discuss a little bit about economy with my friend, about America, the condition of the state and stuff like that. Gold, precious materials, or metals, it's called actually, gold, silver, and whatnot. But I think he has some good ideas and insights. Me too. So I wanted to share some experience. How old are you, Water? I'm over 50 and under 60. So what's the matter how old I am? Doesn't really matter, for discussion. I'm not asking you how old are you, because as long as we have the same topic. Hi, Kayla, how's it going? Pennington, my mother-in-law is called Penny, similar, isn't it funny? So again, so it was about the discussion. I'm doing fine, Kayla. Can't remember you, but that can be my medication. Sometimes I take Valium and I forget shit. So how are you? And since I had this warning and the strike on YouTube, a lot of my features don't work yet. That's a problem for the moment. So it could also be an issue. But again, if you don't get a live going, because we want to do the joint live here with 2 people, just keep swiping away and watch something else live. I don't want to waste your time, guys. Because it's Wednesday, it's hump days, okay? So it's hump day. So go and hump something if you have nothing else to do. Or ride a camel. You can ride a camel. Or, a camel with 2 humps, so you can sit in between and ride it. Why not, if your garden is big enough, get a camel, guys. Camel is the way to go. Like your sign. Mikey sends me 3 of them, but I cannot do 3. I only have 2 hands. And we will start a new channel too pretty soon. You can see that under my shorts, but that might still be out till December. So I'm working on that. Right now it's this channel up here. Not the ice, the channel it's coming later. But I just took some Valiums. I'm tired right now. Yeah, it's too bad we cannot share the screen. It's called a split screen function. I watched a little YouTube tutorial, but yeah, technical difficulties. That's also what they say always, right? Or they say, what do they say? They say, Houston, we have a problem, right? I don't think we have a problem. We just got to reboot the whole system and do it another day. That's fine. And when the last person has no more questions, I'm going to go offline. Man, it's hot up here. I turned off the air conditioning. Let's look at some money. Bad reception. Okay, Ultrafire got you. So you were breaking up. I know that, yeah. So, but basically what I want to do is just, I wanted to discuss a few things with you, but we can do it another time. So I assume you're not at your home right now, because here we have 5G, you know, so 5G super fast. I see 4 out of 5 bars, you know. I keep on going, water, Mikey. So yeah, sure. I give you a little illumination. I am the illuminator right now. Where's the fucking remote? Here it is. But it doesn't work. Yeah, it does. It's too bright. That's better. See, that's me playing when I have nothing to do. How am I feeling today? If you have good reception or not, I don't know if you hear me. I need still lots of rest because what they call the diffraction coefficient, that's the pumping rate of the heart, is not working right. You see right now my skin is back to normal color, but it was all bluish. It's when you don't have enough oxygen in your body. That's fairly dangerous because you can pass out. That's why I drink only water today, not beer or vodka. And I got new meds, so we're going to try that before we do heart surgery. And I don't want to do heart surgery before the end of this year. If at all, then we do it in spring. Thanks that you like it, water. I always say it wrong. I also program that shit here, see? So it can do all kinds of stuff. It's pretty funny. So it's when I have nothing to do because I'm a retired engineer. So where are you from, water, Mikey, if I may ask? Are you from the US? Because I'm here. Sorry, my nose is running. I'm here from Ohio. We lived in California, but we moved away. It was too expensive and everything went downhill. It was just too shitty. The San Fernando Valley literally sucked ass. I mean, California weather, however, you cannot beat. I mean, you get sun, I think, 300 plus days a year. You know, that's amazing. So. Yeah, so next time, I think when Ultrafire is at home, plus I also told you, Ultrafire, that we don't do the stream today, so that's why I just clicked in here, because I had nothing better to do. But one time I will set it up and hope you're at home, and then we can exchange that per email, so that you're at your home, I guess, where you have a good router and good bandwidth, you know, for reception, because if you just do it on cellular data, I have the same problem. That's an iPhone, I forgot, 14, I think, so it's not the latest. And we have Verizon, which I think it's not the best anyway. Verizon Wireless sucks, but you know, we have the super fast fiber optics from Verizon for the house at least. It's a 5G, a 2G, and the mesh network. So it works really, really well with all the large screen TVs and devices. That's why we didn't cancel Verizon yet. So we are very happy with the fiber optic network. Oh, you're out in the mountains. Yeah, that explains everything. So go on a hike and relax. Sometimes we need to hike in nature. I wish I could hike in the mountains. I can't do that yet. For me, it's already like a torture getting up the stairs here, but it's okay. It's all good. It just takes a little bit of time. Plus, then in late fall, early winter, when temperatures are cooler, you sweat less and it's less difficult to breathe. For me, it's hard to breathe. because I get no oxygen, but I don't want those stupid oxygen lines like hanging out and I look like I'm 100 years old because of the fucking heart attacks. So we're not doing that as long as I am not blue, which I'm not, so it's good, okay, it's good. But I don't know if I told you, Ultrafire, if you get reception, for the ultrasound, $1,200. Again, I'm saying it's low for the ultrasound, $1,200. What the fuck is wrong in this country here? Jesus God. And I had to cut a check, right? And I have insurance. Ta-da! That's funny, isn't it? Yeah. By the way, last time, since I don't know if you ever see it, because you said you like that engine, it really works, you know that? I don't know if I ever showed you. So you can turn it on, it actually works. Let me focus it for you. See, this whole thing works. Everything works on this. You can see the cams, the timing chains. Oh, don't get your finger in there, just notice. Yeah, but guys, I know nobody has patience anymore. We immediately got to swipe forward and do that because, again, we wanted to do a joint stream today. Didn't work because I didn't know that my friend is in the mountains, which is a great thing at this weather. Probably in Vegas it's still fairly warm, but not that hot anymore as in August. I think August is the worst over there in Vegas, if I recall right, having traveled there. And we will have supper anyway soon. I just wanted to say, because I said we wanted to do a stream at 6 o'clock. Yes, at least it has timing chains, right? Yeah, not like timing belts, right? Or like timing belts, like Audis or Audis, as you Americans say, that are sludging in the engine oil. Like you got to take everything apart to get the fucking timing belt out, because and it's rubber and oil. I mean, are they out of their fucking mind? That's why I put up the poll, you know, for BMW, Mercedes, and what did I do? Audi, BMW, Mercedes, right? And the flying carpet, but the flying carpet, of course, was just a joke, you know, my votes. It's always a joke, the last answer. So it's just how it is, because this channel is weird. And I think timing chains, if I'm not misinformed, you never change in your life. I had an old Thunderbird original timing chain. The timing chain never had problems. But Fords, even by this, it was a 1970 something Ford, they had problems, honestly, because so many failures, radiator, fan blower, radiator leaking, water pump leaking, all kinds of external components, but they're easy to fix and repair because I'm a mechanic by trade and engineer by education. But nowadays you cannot do anything, like mine is 49 computer modules, and at 49 computer modules, 49, I mean, if something gets fucked up, you get the bill of your life. At least I got an OBD2 reader, so I can read out the main error codes so that they don't totally rip me off, you know, at the repair shop, because I got to go to this they call it exotic car repair place. They're really, really good. They know what they're doing. When I looked at the engine bay, not the engine bay, at the garage and all the lifts, and they had like all high-end cars on it. So they were working on Mercedes, on Maybach, on 750iL BMW, big Audis, very expensive cars. I think my car was the cheapest in there, but I felt it was safe. But they charged close to $200 an hour, you know. And on mine, it's over 3 hours just to change the engine oil. So that's $600 in labor just for the engine oil. That's quite a bit of money. And then you need 12 quarts of synthetic oil, which is also not that cheap. But oil is the cheapest from the whole job, you know. Whoever designed that, they should hang him on the next tree, or they should make him change engine oil forever on that design. But you know, in the beginning, when you don't research it well enough, then you find out later when the first oil change comes, you know. That's always how it goes, yeah. Anyway, we got 2 people in the stream, so I'm not going to waste your time much more, because I'm going to do supper. Anyway, you guys made it. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. What's left is Thursday and Friday, and you made it. Then we can all sit here and get drunk again. But probably not me. I'm only going to have 1 or 2 or 3 beers, because don't mix too much alcohol and medication. It's no good, you know. So that's not what we're going to do on this one. Anyway, Ultrafire, so go hiking, enjoy your Las Vegas time, because you are 3 hours earlier right now, right? So it's a perfect time right now for you to hang out. Maybe you're with a family or not. always fun. I've been in Vegas a couple of times, but I said I'm not going there anymore, certainly not on the main strip. Like, I'm not getting ripped off, not gonna happen. It used to be nice like 15 years ago, but not anymore. Okay, guys, currently the channel stays still under this name, and we're gonna make some changes soon in the future. And we're gonna do some more cool programming, but that's all there is. But I'm gonna do this all in winter because winter is cold, snowy, boring. I mean, I'm gonna make some live streams about the snow, which should be fun. But other than that, I think right now is the time to go out and hang out and do bike rides and photography and drive with the car, which today I didn't do because I just want to see how I respond to the new medications. So far, so good. So, because you don't want to, by God, like hit somebody or something, so that would be really bad, not only for yourself, but also for an innocent person or animal or anything. So I'm not doing that right now. Bike, I think is okay. If I fall off the bike, what can be worse? I break my arm or something like that. That's okay. So no worries about that at all. So guys, anybody has any questions? I give it a minute. If not, we go offline. Because again, this is no entertainment show. We want to do productive stuff, which sometimes is demanding because you got to use your brain, and there's a test for the brain, but I will discuss that next time in the chat. I mean, I could go now and do a Shakira belly dance here in front of the camera, right? And everybody would hop on the stream and look at me, but that's not what the stream does. I don't do mainstream. There's no cat stream. This channel is not monetized whatsoever. I pay for all of that shit here. And I just do it for fun, to entertain me and to entertain a few people who regularly watch it. Why not, right? So, and I think you'll see me more often starting December, I would say, or January. That's when the snow season in Ohio comes. The leaves here are already turning. Just whoever is still listening, I can tell you that it's pretty. It's beautiful when you see all the colors, especially me coming from California. There's like nothing, as you know, California dreaming in the song, right? And the sky was gray on a winter's day. Here the sky is super blue and you got all the bright colors, the oranges, the reds. So it's calming when you go in nature. It's also calming if you take Valium, so I just found that out. It's very calming. So, but then you sleep and snooze away later in front of the TV, which is not so good. So I might have a cup of coffee after that. But by the way, don't take Xanax. It's not as good. It's too strong. It hits too hard. And it only lasts 8 hours. So Xanax, stay away from it. Valium, not a bad decision. Again, just for me. Especially if you have GAD. And PTSD. So this is the medication of choice, but I'm not a doctor, so I cannot consult you because otherwise you're going to sue me. So that's why I always have to say I'm not a doctor or a medical expert. It's weird in the US, you got to protect yourself about anything and everything, or what do you call it, against anything or everything, because people are weird. I'm not saying in general all people are weird, but some are weird, so very strange. But some thoughts, what we want to do, guys, who's ever still there, we want to do quite a bit of stuff about economy, where me and Ultrafire are thinking this whole country is headed for. And not really, from my point, I'm not really seeing a collapse. It's not a complete economy collapse. I don't see it this way happening. But I think inflation is a problem. I think everybody notices in the chat, right? Inflation is insane, inflation. And shrinkflation, like you pay if you don't see inflation, it's an indirect inflation, right? You buy the same kind of, did you notice it on the Coca-Cola cans? The can got smaller, right? And the price stayed the same. So technically it's inflation. You pay more money per ounce, if you see it like this, per fluid ounce, right? So that's another thing. And then one thing I noticed, I don't know who's a member at Costco. Every time I go to Costco, which is not that often, every time it's like $20 or $30 more for the same stuff we buy, the same shopping basket. You cannot tell me that the customers are not getting ripped off, We just don't notice. And we discussed that in the last chat. We see the same on Amazon, because if you look on Amazon, we buy a lot from Amazon. So if you look at your purchasing history, so if I buy something typically on Black Friday and I buy it a year later again on Black Friday, like whatever, 10 deodorants or whatever stuff that doesn't go bad, it's immediately 20, 30% more. So if people say we have 5, 6, 7, 8% inflation, They're fucking lying. They're liars. It's not true. I mean, you must be completely brainwashed or stupid if you believe that. But yeah, the stupid people will bleed, and that's what we wanted to make a chat about. Well, actually, stupid is offending. I take that back. I would say the non-informed people. Because I'm not saying you need to become a total prepper and the country will come to an end, but I think I'm not really jealous about my daughter, about the generation after my generation. You know, they're going to work harder, longer, shittier jobs, less paid jobs, longer hours, probably less hourly or salary compensation. So, but I don't want to bring completely down the mood of this chat here. So maybe I should now dance in front of the camera, right? So just kidding. But yeah, we should at least, I mean, ignoring will not change the situation. That's my point here. You gotta, I'm not saying panic, but why, if you ignore it, close your eyes, now it's gone away, it's gone. No, this is still there. So I'm closing the eyes, put the bottle here, and guess what? So I close the eyes, and oh, what magic. Look, the bottle is gone. No, it's fucking here, see? That's how delusional people are. So good thing we have my wife cooking for me right now, because some people know, like, I can only eat certain foods. That's another problem then. But again, as I said, whoever was in the chat, have you ever had an ultrasound of your heart? An ultrasound, right? 15 minutes, I stop it. I always stop shit just for the fun of it on my stopwatch to see how long a doctor visit goes. How can 15 minutes, how come that this cost $1,200? I mean, they're doing nothing. The risk of the procedure is nothing because it is no procedure. It's an ultrasound. I know they have overhead, the nurses, the technicians, the building, the AC, the electricity, the taxes. But why is it $1,200 for 15 minutes? Something is wrong here. It's, I think, big pharma is worse. We also want to discuss that. But I think what's wrong here is this whole corrupt, non-functioning healthcare system. Good for those maybe who are on disability. I don't think that's a good thing to be on, of course, but at least you don't get completely robbed blind. But if you're saved, you get robbed blind. That's what I'm currently experiencing. You get robbed blind. It's highway robbery. It's not any different than like a radar trap on the freeway. Like everybody will just run into it on a big, wide open freeway. They have 75 miles limit, and then they put a radar trap there, right? Because everybody drives 85 or 90, so they're 5 over the limit. And boom, you get your couple $100 tickets, processing fee, traffic school fee, blah, blah, blah fee, expedite fee, certificate fee. And then it becomes a $500 ticket, which I got last time. So I don't know what your opinions are. Did anybody of you guys get a ticket? How much was it? My last was $500 in California for what was above the speed limit, 20 something miles per hour over the limit. So the zone was, I think, 55, and I was 75 or 80 after night when all the streets are empty. Why can I not drive on an empty street as fast as I want? I mean, there's no traffic lights, there's nothing, no pedestrians, no cyclists. I mean, there's no risk of accidents whatsoever, especially with modern cars, you know. Okay, since we have no more questions, I'm going to go offline. And next time we try then again that shared stream, you will see that me and my fellow YouTuber Ultrafire from, I can say it, right, Las Vegas, not Las Vegas, from Nevada. And then we will discuss a few things and just do some brainstorming. And in the very end, you do what you believe, not what I believe or he believes. I mean, it's up to you. It's just sharing information. I mean, that's what YouTube should be for. YouTube shouldn't be for strictly for making cat videos or dog videos. Look how cute I am, I'm the cat, da 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 da. And retards then have to say, oh, how cute, and give it 10,000 likes. I mean, if I want to do that, I do now the alien video. Look how cool, look how annoying he is, look how offending he is. Now give me likes, come on, send me hearts. Send me hearts, I want to see hearts on that screen. And somebody will do it because, you know, most guys cannot have a serious discussion anymore, unfortunately. Well, not most, that's again judging. But a lot of people just don't care to think a moment anymore. And with this, I'm going to shut up in a second. So So what do you think? Can you think for yourself anymore? Or has the thinking been done for you? I mean, I beg to differ, you know. And also what I want to discuss in the chat when we have when we have a shared screen, sorry about my bad German accent and about the technique not working today. But then you can have two people seeing live in the stream here, and we can have, I think, a more productive discussion, which should be a nice thing. And if not, now please swipe up and go to the next cat stream or go to the next YouTuber girl that just flashes her boobs into the camera and every guy is happy. If that makes you happy, I mean, sometimes you need it, you know, guys need that. But if that's the whole purpose of the platform, it's pretty sad nowadays, yeah. But that's why I also use MS Chat and Zoom and other platforms, because you can have productive chats with productive people. And with this, so I give you 30 seconds to ask the questions, and then we are going to get out of this stream here. 29, 28, 27. Please go away. 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. I'm bored to see that. 10, 9, 8, 7. I can count backwards. Who would have thought? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and peace and out. And we're ending the stream. Bye, guys. Have a good night.